Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Cooking for the Family. I'm Dyvonne, and today I'm going to share with you how I make my banana bread French toast. You ready? Let's get started. So I have here some banana bread that I have left over. We have been enjoying this all week. And in the description box below, I'll share with you my banana bread recipe, as well as a link to the vlog that I shared my banana bread, how to make it, and how to know when your bananas are at that perfect peak for the ultimate, tastiest, moistest banana bread. So be sure to check out that video. So it's a rainy Sunday morning here in Southern California, and it's just my husband and I for breakfast. So we're going to share this, and so I'm going to share with you how I love to make my banana bread French toast. So I start off with 2 large eggs, and you can have your eggs at room temperature or not at room temperature because we're not baking them into the bread. We're just using this as our banana bread base for our French toast. So I have 2 large eggs, and then to the eggs I put a half a teaspoon of sugar, and then I have some vanilla extract. We're going to just put a couple of drops of vanilla extract, which is going to be about 1/8 of a teaspoon. So you just need a little bit. I'm going to use my cap here. Just going to put just a couple of drops right there for just some added flavor to the base of my French toast mixture. So I have my 2 eggs, I have my half a teaspoon of sugar, and then I have a couple drops of vanilla extract, and I'm going to put in some cinnamon. Now when it comes to the cinnamon, you want to put it, kind of to your taste. You can leave it out or add it in. I like to add it in. I did a few shakes, but if I were to measure it, it would be a little less than 1/4 of a teaspoon, just a little less than that. And so once I have my ingredients in there, I go ahead and I want to whisk it all together until there's no whites showing, that the egg and the sugar also has dissolved, and that the cinnamon is starting to mix in a bit with the eggs. And so I just use my fork to do this and just whisk it really, really good. Also, to go with our banana bread French toast, I'm going to be making us some chicken breakfast sausage and also some fresh fruit. So I'm going to also brew up some coffee I've got going percolating on the stove. So it's going to be a nice Sunday morning breakfast before we head out. So also I'm going to put in some milk. This is a half a cup of milk, and I'm using 2% milk. You can use 2% milk or whole milk. Either one of those works fine. If you're a person that uses almond milk, I haven't tried almond milk in the recipe, or oat milk, but if that's something that you like, definitely you can go ahead and use that and just make it to your preference. Now this makes enough base if you're going to be using, this is about 1/3 of the banana bread that I had left, but if you're going to use about half of your banana bread from your loaf, you can definitely use that much because it will be enough. So once I go ahead and I slice my banana bread, and I had sliced it, this is about 1 inch thick. About 1 inch thick is what I've got the slices here. I'm going to let it really kind of soak up that nice egg mixture. And so I'll let it really soak up really good. I use my fork just to poke a couple of holes in it. And so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to repeat that with the other slices as well. Just let it really soak up that nice egg mixture just like that. So that way when we put it in our pan, you'll get that wonderful French toast flavor all the way through. Now, if you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you in. And if you're a returner, I want to thank you for coming back. On my channel, I love to share what I cook and bake for my family in my kitchen, sharing old school recipes, just different things, Mexican food that I learned to cook from my awesome sister-in-laws, and down-home Southern cooking that I learned from my mom and my aunties. So if you enjoy that type of content, I hope you consider subscribing. So in my pan, I put in a little bit of butter, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my French toast dipped banana bread. I'm cooking in my cast iron skillet, and I have my flame on a medium. It's gonna cook for about 4 to 6 minutes on the first side, and then I'm gonna flip it and let it cook an additional 4 to 6 minutes on the second side. Now, the secret to really great French toast that I found is you only wanna flip it once. It's like pancakes. You only wanna flip it once. If not, they get too hard. And so flipping it once keeps it nice, soft. They'll be able to cook efficiently on each side. So I'm gonna be cooking this for about 4 to 6 minutes on each side. And if you cut your French toast a little bit thicker or a little bit thinner, you want to adjust your timing accordingly. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it, and you see how it's a nice, beautiful golden brown. And then also you see how our egg wash just went on and started to cook around the edges. That's what you want to be looking for, a nice golden brown. The egg is going to cook around the edges. And something else is, you see how I'm touching it with my spatula? You want it to be a little firm. If it's really squishy in the inside, that means that it hasn't finished setting up yet and that it's not all the way cooked thoroughly through. So you want it to be firm when you just kind of press on it in the center. So these are looking good. I'm going to do my other piece just like that. And when you're using a good seasoned cast iron skillet, a little bit of butter goes a long way. That was about a teaspoon, just about a teaspoon that I'm using. So these are my chicken breakfast sausages that I'm making. And this, let me tell you, I love cast iron skillets. These were all passed down to me from my mom and dad. They gave some to me and to my sisters, and we just cherish them. Well, this is our breakfast. I went on and I plated this up. Our breakfast, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this powdered sugar right on top. I've got some fresh fruits, some strawberries and blueberries that I got those from the farmer's market. Put a little bit of syrup on it right on top. Oh, this looks so good. I'm going to give y'all the first bite. Our breakfast sausage and our coffee is just about ready, but let's go ahead and take a bite. Are you ready for your bite? Go ahead and take that bite. That bite's for you. Now I'm going to take my bite. Y'all, this comes out so good. This banana bread French toast, you've got to give this recipe a try. Don't forget, I'll put that link in the description box below for your reference, as well as that wonderful video sharing how I made my banana bread. Well, before I go ahead and finish this all, because this other second half over there is for my husband, I'm going to share with you a visual of all the ingredients that I used. That was my piece of banana bread that I used, some vanilla extract, my cinnamon, 2 eggs, my half a teaspoon of sugar, my milk, and then of course my bowls that I used to mix everything in. Well, that is it for me today. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out and show this video some love. Give it a thumbs up and hype it up a bit. And click share and share this video with a friend or family. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you can come back and visit me again in my kitchen. And remember, it's always good when Dyvonne is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.